What's going on, guys? Listen, so I came on I think Saturday, yesterday, and today, and it's a reason why because my wife has, she has a university for entrepreneurs, which is HESU, and we're doing a 30-day challenge that we come on live for 30 days straight, y'all, and I'm like, whew. 30 days, like, man, but I got it in me to do that for 30 days. But we're going to utilize these 30 days to share some encouraging words so you can take for the day. And as it is getting nighttime, that you can carry it in your spirit tonight and then carry it for the next day with you. So I'm actually excited about this, just to come on and share some encouraging words to you, because again, there's no need for us to be alone and go through this journey alone. And again, y'all, we're doing the LVL Thursdays. We are in the month of June, which is Father's Day month, and we're dedicating this whole month to the fathers, to all the fathers, and the ones that's been a father figure. This for them as well, because it's just not about one day. It's not about being a joke, but it's about our fathers, so we want to help our fathers overcome certain things that they're dealing with, because as a man that we have been taught a different way to how to express or not express how we feel, and feel like I've been taught that, hey, you shouldn't cry as a man, and those things are definitely wrong. So we want to share light by the word of God, by sharing with our brothers in the correct way, is out of love, so I'm excited about it. This whole month of June with LVL Thursday, LVL Church, and I'm so, man, like, it's amazing. But I've been having my brothers coming on. Like I said, the first of June, I kicked it off with I Am a Father. And y'all, if y'all haven't watched it or seen it, go on YouTube, go subscribe to LVL Church on YouTube. Go subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get notified every Thursday when a video comes out. So then the second week was my brother Minister Tremaine Williams, as we talked about the mind, and it was called He's Knocking at Your Door, Don't Let the Devil In. And we're dealing with the mindset and how we're dealing with things, battling with things in our mind. So we tackled that and brought some insight on that, on how to overcome these things with the word of God. And this week that's coming up on this Thursday, I'm excited about. I have my brother Damian Jefferson, that we're going to be speaking about fathers. Your kids need you. And we're going to uncover the things that fathers are dealing with, and the guilt, and how to overcome these things of feeling guilty of not being there or being the best father. And there are some things that we need to know as a man, that certain things we can overcomplicate some things, overthink some things, but by God being on our side and being with us, we're going to be just fine. So on today, I just wanted to kind of come on for a few minutes and speak on getting your rest. It's very imperative that we get our rest. And, this relates to everybody, but our brothers definitely need your rest, because the enemy is coming. The devil is coming after your head, because you are the head. And a lot of times that we don't realize that the devil comes in is when we're tired. So it's time to actually get the rest, because, hey, I get it. It's times that I was running off of like low fume, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and push through. I got it. And as I pushed through, I started to see the other side of me that I wasn't giving my full potential, because I didn't have it in me, because I was tired. And a lot of times that as a man that we push through, and it's times that we don't even need to be pushing like that, because rest is so important. It's so vital that we rest, and it's a reason why we should rest our soul, our mind, our hearts every single day. Because again, that if we are on 100% and we have rest, then we'll be able to function and give our all in everything that we do. because we've been speaking of as a man wearing different hats. We wear multiple hats every single day. And as putting on a hat, it drains you. So it's very crucial that you get your rest. But it's something where it's in the Bible in Matthew chapter 12, verse 43. I want to share with you just something real quick on what happens when you don't get your rest. And see, the devil comes when you're weak. When you don't get your rest, you're weak. So it says this right here. When an evil spirit leaves a person, it goes into the desert, seeking rest, but don't find none. See, these spirits that's within, when we get tired, is resting within us. So just think about it. Whatever you haven't faced yet, if you have issues in like having a temper or catching an attitude, getting mad at things, that's a spirit within you. And those spirits are resting in you, and it's always coming out when you haven't let it go. You haven't put it to rest yet. So in order to allow these things to come out, you must put it to rest, or else it's going to continue to grow. And it goes on to say this right here. Then it says, I will return to the person I came from. So it returns and finds its former home empty, swept, and in order. That means that when it comes back and see that it's an empty home, which is within, and it's swept and it's in order, that means that you have gotten your rest, that you have put it to rest. And so the enemy comes in and comes back. It says that it will return and find a former home empty, swept, and in order. Then it goes on to say this. Then the spirit finds 7 other spirits more evil than itself, and they all enter the person and live there. So the fact that the enemy, the spirit, whether it is an attitude or temper or lust or anything that is not like God, the spirit that's within, that one spirit will find 7 more to come back into where it was living. And it goes on to say this, and so the person is worse off than it was before. Have you ever witnessed that in self? If you evaluate yourself, like, it seems like this thing that I'm dealing with, it has come much stronger. And a lot of times people on the outside see it than yourself. But when you really take a measurement and get your rest and evaluate your heart and like examine your heart and examine yourself, you'll be able to see that, man, like, this issue that I'm dealing with is much stronger. And it's the reason why, because the spirit goes out. It's not going to come in as just that one spirit, but it goes out and finds 7 more. And it will make you put you in the worst position. So this right here, it just shows that the reason why, we must get our rest, because if we don't get our rest, we're not able to function. Again, there's been plenty of times that I haven't got my rest, and I just push and realize that as I was pushing, I was pushing out more of aggravation. I was tired. I was weak. But our rest is where our strengths come from. Now, in the word, that as I'm been studying, that the word says that as resting, is a sign of obedience. And when you don't get your rest, you're being disobedient. Because if you think about it, every day that we are fighting a different fight in this world, there are different spirits that we're surrounded by. And if we don't get our rest, we can fall victim to and into the other spirit. And we can walk around and see like, man, like a lot of people are tired on how they acting, because if you fully energized and somebody come at you sideways, then it won't phase you. But the time that it starts to phase you, that's a sign that you're tired, because you can't handle those things. So that flesh start to rise up. And now that flesh want to get back at the person. So the enemy, which is these spirits that's within, will come back 7 times, and you'll be worse off than where you was before. So it goes on to say this right here, that it will be the experience of this evil generation. Now, a lot of people are doing the same thing, you know, and doing evil, you know, and some evil is much more than others, but it all involves being evil. And in order to put that to rest, you must rest. Anytime that you're sleeping, anytime that you put your body to rest and prepare for the next day, your body is healing. And brothers, we must get our rest. We must find rest every single day because it's a new fight the next day. It's definitely a new fight. And these spirits, you know, it comes to do damage. It calls to do damage. And they want to take some level of control. When you don't get your rest, when you're operating off of your flesh, it want to have some type of control over you, and it does have control over you. So to gain back control over yourself, as to gain control over being who God has called you to be, as having authority, is to get your rest. It's very important to get your rest. So I just want to come on here for a split second, because again, we're doing a challenge, 30-day challenge to come on Facebook Live and share some things, sharing wisdom and knowledge. And again, y'all, we are in the month of June that is dedicated to the fathers, LVL Thursday, y'all. I'm excited, and y'all, it's moving, y'all. It's growing. And like I say, I'm extending it because I was going to end it the last Thursday in June, but I'm going to extend it because I got to get 2 more of my brothers on here. And if brothers, if anyone else that's on here want to come on, hey, just DM me, and hey, we'll set up a time that we can film and talk about some things, because hey, we're in this together. We're here to encourage each other. You know, anytime that our brothers are worried, you know, we're here to uplift each other up, because in Proverbs chapter 12, verse 25, it says that worry weighs on a person and encouraging words cheers a person up. So that's what we're here to do, y'all. It's to level up, to evolve, because hey, the enemy is busy, but we much stronger. God has given us the power and authority. So we got to take what God has given us, you know. It's time to take back our power, brothers. So hey, y'all continue to level up. And I see some of my brothers on here. What's going on, bro? My brother Nick, man. You doing all right? Yes, sir. But again, y'all go subscribe to LVL Thursday or LVL Church on YouTube. The link should be right on the screen to go in there and subscribe, and go back and look at the other messages or LVL Thursdays, the discussions that we had, because y'all, it's growing. And again, y'all, we're coming up to a year for LVL Church on June 19th. And it's also the day of my birthday, so I'll be 37, and I'm grateful, y'all. This whole month, this whole year has been amazing, y'all, and I'm just grateful. I'm definitely grateful for life. I'm grateful to be who God called me to be, as being a man, a husband, father, mentor, pastor, all these things, son, like all the above. So I'm excited, y'all. Again, I thought I understood what rest mean. Like we got to rest, y'all, so we can gain energy and heal our bodies every single day, because this world is wear and tear on us. And even sometimes just people, you know, we always say that people gonna people, but we must be in a position to handle people when they come and you see a different spirit, because it's not them, but it's a spirit with them. And we are here to share love and not condemn nobody, not to judge nobody, but to give insight out of love. Because hey, if we see you doing wrong, you know, we're gonna pull you to the side and just share with you the gospel and share an insight and put the light on the things that are wrong, because we want you to win in life, because we see there's a stronghold or a burden that's on you if you're doing wrong, you know, because some people don't intentionally do it, but hey, if you love a person, you're gonna stay on them in love, not controlling people. So hey, y'all continue to level up. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all on tomorrow. Make sure y'all get y'all.